about her cute chucks.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where the girls are
Hey
like,
guys,
"Stop,
welcome.
No.
Yeah, all you foot fetish guys, if you're on here already, sorry, she's keeping the shoes on today. You don't get to see her cute socks. You can just imagine she doesn't have any and her toes are all sweaty in there.
I'll do After Dark with just my feet.
He's a foot model.
Oh.
Fuck my feet after dark. Okay, walk around this way.
Vanna Rose, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. It's a little early on a Sunday, but we're here getting started. Dan Martin said, Joe!
What up?
Can you get me a charger? Oh, you already got it. Look at you.
Got you.
That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Wayne. Welcome back. All right. So you guys can see what they're working on today. Look, that was a big finger in there.
11,000 people already. Awesome.
Amy Kadoti says, this is so much better than the political coverage.
and football.
Yeah. What's up, Wayne? How cold is it in Copper Cliff, Ontario? Tat Boy Dre, what's up? Willie Horn, hello, hello. They are tattooing a mermaid, a blackwork mermaid with some mandalas all damn day. Hi, Sarah Campbell. How are you, sweetheart? She said, hello, beautiful, awesome tattooer of a hubby.
If I do, you got hell yeah.
Joseph. Sarah Campbell said, hello, awesome tattooer of a hubby.
Hey, Sarah Campbell. How you doing?
How you doing?
Is she a usual? I don't remember her name, or?
Huh?
Is she just someone chiming in, or?
She's a regular.
Okay. You're the one who knows.
Amy, you know what? Sometimes I do butcher people's names, and I feel bad because ours gets butchered all the time. But sometimes it's really hard. But Kadudi looks like it's spelled C-O-D-U-T-I. That sucks if people can't pronounce that. Hey, Corey James, shout out. Has he ever tattooed a butthole? He has a couple of times.
Wow. I tattooed a lot of,
he's tattooed a couple of them, and he's also tattooed a bunch of guys that are buttholes.
Tattooed a lot of strippers and prostitutes and a lot of hoes for shows. Yeah, I've done Flames, a starfish for her purple starfish. What? It doesn't matter. My daughter's gonna hear my. I don't change the way I talk in front of my daughter. Just like I don't change the way I flirt in front of you. I don't change who I am. What else? Butterfly.
Brian Van Dexter. Oh, how misguided you are. She's not trying to be sexy with the lollipop. It's called keeping your blood sugar up.
Exactly.
Wait. And she's not trying. She is
She is sexy with the
She doesn't
lollipop.
have to try.
And second off, I understand when people say he should put a shirt on, but he doesn't have to. But a hat? Why the fuck should he put a hat on? That makes no sense. In case his head gets cold while we're indoors. In case it rains. In case there's a golden
the only
shower.
one that should
I don't
wear a
understand.
hat is Josh Etch 54, and that's a Jimmy hat. Have you heard? When's the last time you heard someone call it that? Was that like an 80s, 90s thing?
Yeah,
That would be a 90s thing.
Jimmy hat?
And the last time I heard it was you. Yeah, Lori Sheridan, it is rainy and cold
so
outside today.
I gave her like a little tank top sports bra thing, in case she wanted her boob covered. If not, I wouldn't put it.
No,
It's
I
up to
want
you.
her boob.
Covered.
No.
Oh, I don't have to.
I don't
You
want
did
it
good.
covered.
Sometimes they're like, okay, I don't want it showing. I just think it's kind of good because that fold is actually coming out of her skin. Mermaids shouldn't be wearing bras
Yeah, no,
or
this
sports
is
bras.
my
Or...
sexy mermaid. I want to
Good.
see her wrap.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to put it either, so I wanted to give her nice tips. And...
I appreciate that.
Bill Fabian, why would the Sharpie be covered in E. coli? You know how many
coli?
tattoo artists draw on the skin with Sharpie markers?
And then what I do is I throw it away. I know tattooers that use them on tons of people.
He has a whole fucking drawer full of them.
E. coli?
Yeah, he says that Sharpie is covered in E. coli. He's contaminating the area.
It's covered in MRSA.
Yeah.
E. coli.
Oh my gosh. Don't speak unless you know what you're talking about. Heather Rose, it's just going to be black and gray, hun. No color.
Hey, for the guy who said that, it's better for people to think you're dumb than to know you're dumb. E. coli. E. coli! Oh, it's Ricola.
Yeah, Megan Painter, it actually helps you sit longer if you keep your blood sugar up. We encourage everybody to bring sugary snacks or fruit.
Yeah, some
food.
of my 12-hour sitters,
If you're going to sit here for 6 to 10 hours, sometimes more, our clients that sit the longest usually munch on candy or fruit while they're getting tattooed. We even have glucose tablets in case people start to feel weak or faint. Sometimes it's just the adrenaline rush or their endorphins kicking in that can make their sugar jump and then crash. Mark Saunders, he doesn't get bored of tattooing in the same part of the body all the time. That's like the best
favorite.
skin. It's not damaged by the
out
sun.
and
Yeah.
I can showcase my art better on a nice size thigh. She's skinny but has good thighs. Skinny thick.
I'll take it.
Maria Romero said, in case a bird shits on your head, maybe that's why they wanted you to wear the hat. She said, keep your stupid comments to yourself and enjoy the art. In case a bird shits on your head. Tank, he has tattooed toes. Does he often? No, because he does larger pieces.
Oh, the last time I tattooed toes was TK MDDS. It was like tongue kiss my doodoo shoot.
Yeah.
No, tongue punch my doodoo shoot. That's what my buddy had me do on him.
Jared Brannon, just based off your profile picture, I'm going to say you're dumb. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
And you're dumb.
He says that you should put your talents onto a piece of paper because the ink going under your skin is not regulated by the FDA.
It's not OSHA.
Yeah, that's what somebody
This
argued
dumb
with us,
bitch
that him
sounded
not
like-
wearing a shirt is not OSHA regulated. I was like, OSHA means it's unsafe for your employees in the workplace. Him not wearing a shirt does not make
It
this
is. I mean,
workplace
some of the
unsafe.
employees that gawking at me, they might run into things. I get it. It's not safe.
Oh, that's true. Jake's run into the wall a couple times
Yeah.
from staring at your bulging biceps.
Bulging. What do you think is my bulging bicep?
Tyrone Marini said E. coli because she's raw meat.
She's raw chicken meat.
Desiree Allman, she's actually a very normal-sized woman. She's just very tall.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh, she's so skinny." She's skinny in a good way, but she's not
Skinny-ish,
twiggy.
yeah.
She's
Right.
not twiggy.
Actually, quite perfect.
I like McDonald's too much to ever be twiggy.
Ew. I like their fries.
Bad habit, but
I like their fries and egg McMuffin and hash browns.
their breakfast, yeah.
If you know what everything else is made out of.
I don't want to know, but I'm still going to keep this man.
Mark Gregory says he builds the molds that they make the Sharpie markers out of, so he's kind of helping.
Hey, thanks.
So Mark Gregory, are you
the one
saying
that puts
you,
the E. coli
Yeah, are
in
you
there,
the one?
or-
Are you the one shitting in the
You're the one
molds that
behind
make the? He's the one shitting in the molds that make the Sharpie markers, and that's why they have E. coli.
What'd you say about pink eye?
Didn't. That's nothing. Carlos Martinez says if you look closely enough, there's a girl getting a tattoo.
So
Devin
how
Egg,
many-
is that what it is? He goes,
how
I
many
always thought it
Brodies in
was.
trucks like follow you around and
Joseph.
see you and try to race you.
Oh, all the time.
We have another.
Ever?
She's bigger than you, but she's hot for a big girl. Huh? Remember?
Oh, Gabe Valdez,
Like,
you're so smart.
Like just really thick and really tall.
Yeah.
But she's not fat. It's like she looks like she would have a belly girl.
Oh,
She's
really?
then her dude is a monster. I was like, makes sense. Who the
gotta
fuck?
get one to
They're like,
balance
who's gonna
her
handle
out.
that? And she has a huge bro truck like yours.
Hers is
Pink
like the
everything.
black version of your truck.
She's
It's black
such a
with
fucking-
pink.
She's such a babe, and she's like, these fucking dumb bros. They see a hot blonde, and it's usually tiny chicks that ride big trucks.
It is. I needed a truck to fit me.
Right? Yeah,
I
you want a
didn't
car that suits you,
I
right?
didn't get a lot of like douchebags trying to mess with me until I painted my stack pink. And as soon as I did that, then it's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's a
because they
girl's
think it's a
truck.
dude. They see they're like, oh, and they'll follow you. You know?
Yeah. All
The
the
inch
time.
up, roll down their window for you to.
Yeah. Then I just gotta put up my programmer and smoke them out and just be like, just got beat by a girl.
Your programmer?
Yeah, I have a programmer on it.
I don't know. What is that?
It gives you more power.
Oh, it does?
boost. Oh yeah, you can put it real high, but it's not really good to do all the time. It'll probably break your pretty since I have a dog.
Oh. We've had really good luck with dodges.
Oh,
That's
that's
my
whole
Impala. That's my
family.
first Chevy I've ever had.
I
Oh
love
no, I had a Chevy Dually. I lied. Years
Chevys
ago.
are cool. I would
Christopher
never own a
Rohde,
Ford.
and
I'm
see,
always gonna be a
exactly.
Dodge girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've had her last Dodge was what 180 miles, 180,000 miles.
Oh yeah, I have 160 on that. So yeah, they're good trucks. I like them a lot. I'm actually going to do a shoot with it next month for a
Barbie
condo.
Fowler, thank you very
I'm
much.
really
Exactly.
excited
You say for a condo?
No, for Calvin.
Cool.
Yeah, it's called Diesel Hotties. It's
Diesel
this
Hotties.
group of a bunch of hot ass women in trucks.
Nice.
Yeah, they reached out to me and wanted to come to Vegas next month, and I was
Cool.
like, hell yeah, that'll be fun. So, I'm excited.
Jeremiah Derrick, are you talking about the cartridges you can put in the Cheyenne pens?
Does that come with E. coli?
Are we
No.
still talking about pens?
Oh, no. He's asking, he said, what's your opinion on the new tattoo guns that come with preset needles? I'm assuming he means the cartridges.
Yeah, I've tried it a few times. I don't like it. It twists. It's not for me. Pelon, he uses them for he loves them. Okay, scoot your booty back a little more.
Larry
Push it
Moore, we
forward.
absolutely recommend someone out in Chicago. It's actually in Warrenville, Illinois. You can go to Uprise Tattoo in Warrenville, Illinois. The whole crew out there is amazing. Tony Uno, Eric DeVette, Andrew Mullins,
Beto.
Beto,
I forgot. John Haney. I forgot the other guy.
everybody out there is
He's
just
really
phenomenal.
rad.
So check out Uprise Tattoo in Warrenville, Illinois. Can't go wrong. They do everything there, literally.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything?
Amy Warsham, you have no idea, girl. I will always speak my mind.
Yeah, she does.
Zachary Berheim, he doesn't like the Cheyenne pen. He's used it a couple times, but the way he tattoos, he ends up like, you like twist off the cartridge, don't you, babe?
If my stuff was softer black and gray, I probably would. And it's probably good for color realism because you can stay in the area and build things up. And
Maria Romero, thank you for being sweet. She said, for the lady getting the tattoo, you're beautiful with or without the lollipop, sweetie. More power to you.
Thank you. Gummy bears will be next.
Shell Dream Chaser, you have to be careful if you're diabetic. Yes, you can. You have to be more careful of your healing process. You have to really take care of it because you are more prone to, not to infection, but to just not healing as fast. So the longer it takes you to heal, then you're more prone to infection. But as long as you take care of it, then you shouldn't have a problem. Susan Crabe, he doesn't do a lot of small tattoos. He used to, but not anymore.
Like the one yesterday was small, but she paid my price.
Joel St. Pierre, that's not correct price, and please don't quote prices for us. That's silly.
Oh. Wow.
That's what she paid me.
Tyrone Marini, does he tattoo hose?
Yeah.
Oh, you made it.
We have a couple of clients that are
you made,
hose, if you will, but
how long?
that's not his forte, I guess.
Oh, okay. You didn't. I thought you were. Okay, cool. You got in. So like 6 months ago, we raised it to 1,000. Oh. And then but everybody from all over the other states and countries are like, oh, that's perfect. A girl in fact in New York, I told her the price, and you know, on like your DM.
Matt Hardy, yeah, we've done live.
And it's like, I don't mean to insult
everybody.
You,
it's up to what the piece is that they want done.
A lot more, but $100 an hour is like, you know, it's like me. About 6 hours until
the thing is, you guys have to understand.
I'll go for 6 hours.
Joseph goes live with large, impressive tattoo pieces. He goes live with clients who are comfortable going live. He goes live with what comes in to see him, and that is his demographic of 19 to 30-year-old women who want one of his signature thigh and booty pieces because they like the aesthetic of how it looked on another woman. So he can't control if she's 150 pounds or 250 pounds. If they want to go live, then we'll go live.
It's like all the things you spend your money on going out.
Beck Stafford, we have a left-handed tattooer that works here. Juicy Jake is left-handed. We've had another one that worked here before named Dwight.
So it's all a matter of perspective. And a lot of these girls, they'll come in and price quote, and then they'll come back a few months later.
Kevin Rivera, there's not a whole lot of different views I can get of it.
Yeah, because they're price shopping, and when they're hot, like most dudes are like, yeah, I'll do it for, because they're trying to get in your pants.
Well, they need to go see somebody else. That guy I told you I did my first tattoo.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, and you are a babe. I see, you know, of course he's trying. I mean, why wouldn't he? I don't ever know him of being in a relationship.
Luke Brickman, I'm going to do you a favor, and you don't have to see this ever again. You can quote your Bible verses someplace else.
Why are they're on here?
That's okay. When you see me in heaven, I'll be like, remember me?
Still here.
Remember me, even though you thought it was a sin?
Yeah.
You were only correcting yourself because you knew you were... No.
I think you should remember, thou shalt not judge.
Wow.
Ooh. What?
But what I'm saying is that he's only
saying, only certain rules apply to him.
Stop cutting me off. The thing is that he feels as though he's sinning because he feels way too many emotions watching this be done. And he feels like a sinner because he's attracted to something that the Bible tells him he shouldn't be attracted to.
Where does it say you can't tattoo?
And that's human nature.
Wow.
It is.
So, well, that's what the problem is that he's having, is that he's conflicted because his grandma told him he shouldn't watch, but he just can't help himself.
But this is all positive. She's not,
right.
This isn't a negative.
Nothing wrong here.
No. This isn't a hateful.
Well, people are asking why you don't ever tattoo women who are older or women who are unattractive or women who weigh 250, and I told him
I do.
he does, but you do tattoo
They're
them.
all beautiful to me.
But listen, what I said was, because you guys were talking, my response was that you do tattoo women that are larger. You tattoo women that are older. Not everyone wants to go live.
Yeah, some of them go, I don't. Some of them, before we even start, they go, I'm not going live, am I? I go, if you don't want to.
So that's up to the person.
And as far as bigger women, what size women do I like, babe? Bigger.
Yeah.
That's like, for me, she's skinny. But younger men would probably say no. Like, dudes 18, 19, 20, they like little fucking... Like the girls yesterday. They're cute.
Yeah.
You know, little tissues on them, but they're little girls. So they're 19, 22. You know, I like they'll be hot when they get older. I see like, wow, you're really pretty, you got a tight ass, but you're still a little girl.
Misty Bradford, what's up, girl? Daniel Barnett says, I'm Christian and I think this is awesome. You nailed it on that guy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is he feels shameful
Or you can also say, you know, like, why do you shave your beard or cut your hair?
Oh, I thought you had a phone call. Oh.
Six-pack Jake! Six-pack Jake! Yeah, as far as the guy that's conflicted, I say as long as you're not intentionally being a scumbag or a predator or, you know, then what does it matter?
Joseph Edward Britton says, the body we embody at this given moment is not the body we possess in heaven. In the Bible it says, thou shalt love thy neighbor. So getting a tattoo is not a sin in the eyes of God.
No.
Kenny Gahn says, there's nothing in the Bible that says anything about tattoos. We are all born to sin. Stop being legalistic.
Right. And these are forgivable sins. It's not a fucking... No one's doing anything against their will. And the intentions aren't negative. And that's all that matters. And that's enough about that.
Yeah.
It's all about your intentions.
Lisa Brooks says, I read the Bible, and I have nothing against anything that you want to do to yourself or your body. Hence, my sleeve and my back piece.
Yeah.
If there was something against tattoos, then our Christian pastor wouldn't have dunked Joseph in a tank of water and baptized him 2 years ago.
I hit my knees and pray twice a day. I'm just not into organized religion. It's not my thing. I have a God of my own understanding. She's awesome. She has big boobs and a giant butt. She's very forgiving.
Shay Davis says, the Bible says only God can be tempted. Only God can't be tempted. Even Jesus was tempted by everything. Fake religious people kill me. Read the whole book, you dumbass.
Yeah. So once we get the website all legit, babe, t-shirts will be made to order, meaning people can get any size person,
Yeah.
right? Cool. Because another tattoo artist was like, oh, why don't you make them the fat guy sizes? I was like, well, our clients are 90% medium to small chicks. Like, you wear a medium, yeah?
Yeah.
Rick Halsinger said, the Bible is not against tattooing. It only says not to mark your body in remembrance of the dead. That's it. In Revelations it says, and it was written on his thigh. Wonder how that was.
And the remember, it says, where is that? Where are these coming from? The
The
remembrance
Bible,
of the dead?
yeah, that's what it says.
Oh,
Do not
so
mark
you're not
your
supposed
body.
to get memorials?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. People were
The
getting...
Bible only says to shave your hair or mark your body for the dead. I'm a huge Christian and covered in tattoos, and so is my husband. Keep your holier than thou bullshit to yourself.
Yes, I like my plus size Christians. He said he's a huge Christian, right?
She. Yes.
matters. All matters your intention. You're a good person.
No, Wendy Lamb, she totally has her shirt tucked into her hip bone. She just like made an incision in her body and tucked her shirt in. It's a
new thing. It's a new starting a new trend.
Yeah, it works.
Katie Henson, yes, love. He's booked until January of next year.
Not as bad as you thought it was gonna be. No, it'll like be a little skinny here.
That's what I'm terrified of right there.
Okay.
That I'm like, ooh, that I don't like that. But
Beck Stafford, everybody has a difference of opinion on what's the most painful part of your body to get tattooed.
I say foot.
Foot?
Yeah.
I have both of the tops of my feet done.
Beretta did her back
Horrible.
piece. She said her foot was way worse.
Yeah, she said her foot was way worse.
She has a full sleeve.
Joseph says his chin and his belly are the worst. I hate getting my back tattooed. My back is... I have a lot of muscle pain in my back, so the tensing up of getting tattooed, it makes it even worse. So my back is horrible. Everybody's different, really. It just depends.
Yeah.
Walter Powell, I'm with you. I always say I wish I had half the time to do the stuff I do like as these people have to waste on shit they don't like. If you have 3 hours to watch us just to complain about something that you think is bad, you should find something constructive and positive to do with
read
that
a book.
time. If I had that much, I'm a bookworm. If I had that much time, I'd read a 400-page book, 500-page book every day if I had the time that these people waste on watching us tattoo.
I'm sorry you're not happy with your life. I wish we could, you know. Scoot back a little more and I'm going to roll you.
Beck Stafford, I don't think that Joseph gets tired of certain requests as far as tattoos people want to get, because everybody has what they like. The only thing that gets annoying is that when people see what his style is, and they say, I absolutely love everything you do, I want this, and it's the one thing he doesn't do. It's always portraits or color, and I'm like, when's the last time you saw him do anything color? When's the last time you saw him do a portrait?
Or a battle scene.
Yeah, so if you love everything he does, be observant. Just because you think he's a great tattooer, that's really awesome. Thank you so much. It's appreciated that you guys think that highly of him. But artists do a certain style. That's what gets annoying, is when people aren't asking for what he does.
How long have you only been doing black and red?
6-7 months.
Oh, okay.
Just, there's a couple of projects left that I agreed to that I'm not gonna. I mean, I like them. I'm not gonna.
Tony Bros says, the Bible says, if thou art hot and gettest thy tattoos, then thou shalt not weareth thong.
Yeah. I like you. Can we just become friends? Ask him if he wants to do karate in the basement.
Treya Willers. She said people's English when they complain makes me moist. I can't wait to see the end product.
They're what?
People's,
say too moist?
People's English when they complain makes me moist.
Yes. I like her too. Did we just become friends? I have horrible English. She would be a slip and slide. You say poor grammar makes her moist.
She said people's English when they complain.
Oh, what? They're complaining and they get all sorts of typos?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Angry typing?
I don't know. Sherry Camille says, does he do script? He does lettering, not often. We have guys that do it here in the shop, though, if you would like to get something done. Absolutely. Juicy Jake does awesome lettering.
Yeah, that giant leg sleeve that I did the other day, I had Jake, I paid him to draw it, actually. I just, I don't like my lettering as much as others.
Hurts making my legs twitch.
Yeah, I'll get further and they're like, are you in my butthole?
Yeah,
I have some girls like, I kept checking, I'm like, is he in my pussy? But I have one, and we had a girl scream, she's like, are you in my asshole right now? And I was like, no, I'm like right here, but it travels.
You did not agree to that.
Yeah, even like on your arm, it'll feel like it's on your neck.
Oh, I remember getting this, and I would feel like
that's really
weird.
nice. Who did that one?
Chris.
Oh, Charlotte, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
of course.
it's awesome. But it would go into my chest. I would feel like vibrations right here, like way up in my
it's a
armpit.
trip.
Yeah, it's weird.
Leanne Bell, why doesn't he do color? He's just really enjoying doing black work and black and gray right now.
I've 13 years doing color, 15.
It's not to say that he won't do it again in the future. It's just to say that he's not doing it right now.
I'm just not interested right now at all. I'm having fun what I'm doing. I'm booked out a year with black work only, so I'll be fine with it. Who knows? You know, a couple years I'll want to change it up.
Yep, he might get bored with the black work and go back to color.
The only thing I'll never be bored with is my wife.
Sherry Camille, if you follow us on Instagram, you can go to Reverent Tattoo on Instagram and you can look at lettering on there, but go to Tattoos by Juicy Jake, and there's a period in between each word. Tattoos by Juicy Jake. And you can take a look at his lettering.
Once you go like that.
Pat Gilliland, why does he jump all over the place? Because he has ADD.
All over the place. I'm still on the
There's
same
a method
level.
to his madness.
I haven't moved from this
They
area.
want to know why you don't start at the top and work your way down.
I like to surprise my ladies. Some men start from the top, some start from the bottom. I start in the middle. Jump around. I don't know.
Yvonne Carpenter, yes. Joseph has done a lot of tattoos on me.
All your bad ones. I gotta ugly you up somehow. I don't think it's possible, but I tried.
Kylia Ann, thank you very much. Amy Hoogerworth, thank you very much, sweetheart. That's very sweet of you. Oh, Paula Lazaro, this isn't Juicy Jake. This is Joseph Haefs. Juicy Jake is the one that does the lettering here at the shop. Hannah wrote us, it's very difficult for me to do that. That's why I keep standing up and doing this. Without getting in his way too much, it's kind of hard to see where he's tattooing. sure if any of you guys ever had experience with doing a Facebook Live video, but it's not always easy to get the right angle when you're holding a cell phone in your hand and someone is tattooing. Not to mention Joseph, the way he leans in and stretches the skin with his left hand. It's not, it's some of the other live videos that people do, they're doing portraits, so they're kind of working from one area
just
up.
one little...
It's very different. So they can just have the camera on a tripod, and with this I cannot. So
Tripod? Are you talking about Jake again?
Kyla Hobson, it doesn't bother me at all. No, he's touching another woman in a professional manner, so it doesn't bother me. No.
You're very secure. She thinks she's hot too. There's no... Right?
Yeah, he didn't even do a consultation with her. I met her by myself for a consultation.
Yeah, she came up, she was like, babe, you're gonna love her, she's hot.
Katrina Jablonski, nobody's seeing her private areas. They're butt cheeks. We all have them.
Jablonski. She complaining?
No, she just said, wouldn't it be more respectful to Caitlin if we covered up her private areas so that the whole world doesn't see it? If the whole world doesn't want to see it, they can tune out.
Private areas. Like VIP boots? I don't get it. I love private areas. To see your private area, you fucking hooligan.
I guess.
How you doing? We started to watch Eastern Promises. It's pretty good, but I was falling asleep. And yeah. Viggo Mortensen's he's a stud in that one. I'd let him be my celly.
Those people are coming at noon still?
Yep.
Cool.
Those people.
Those people.
You mean Americans?
Alex Opaque.
He's Russian.
No, Joseph has never tattooed like Tabori style. He's been tattooed that way, but he has never tattooed someone that way.
Yeah.
Alex Tat Guy, she's not a famous model. She's a Las
Not
Vegas.
yet. Hey,
Las
thanks,
Vegas
man. I love
local.
my painting. Oh, wait, you've never finished it. Yeah, I was like, oh, I love my new painting. Thanks. Oh, wait, you never finished it.
Are you gonna hit my tramp stamp back there?
It goes right into it a little
Oh, I
bit.
don't care. I was just worried. That's my quality over quantity thing. That was the living room tattoo. When I was
Could be
17.
worse. Hey, you fucking loved it, though, when you got
Oh,
it, right?
yeah.
'Cause
Guns
it's
N'
not.
Roses.
Yeah. It's not the worst. Like,
Nah.
I'm sure it looks
Callie
even better when it was
Santiago,
new.
we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Reverent Tattoo.
Oh, there's my leg.
You getting a little twitch?
Yeah, get my twitch. Stay. Stay.
Huh.
Stay.
What's up? You like my passive aggressiveness? Every day I look at it, I'm like, cool. Whipped up Jake's in one day. Cool. I'm not as cute as Jake, I know.
Prince Colin, yes. If you want to see finished tattoos by Joseph, go to his Instagram right there. Joseph Haefs Tattooer. Our website is actually being rebuilt right now. So that is not up at the moment. But you can go to Instagram, Joseph Haefs Tattooer.
That clown.
What are you
That
doing down
stare
there,
down
girl?
that
You want
I'm
some more candy?
Not a big fan of clowns or spiders. And I got both.
Put my hat over. I had a hat over him the other day.
Venus J, it is a mermaid. It's, here we go, if you guys can see.
Like creepy, sexy mermaid.
Yeah, Amy, you're right. She said you can see this much skin or more at the pool, people. Come on.
We live in Vegas.
2017.
Candace Remington, Jasmine Bethea. Hello, Vegas ladies. Come see us.
Come say hi, get a chest bump, or a good old-fashioned spanking.
Iron Hutch said, people should keep their values to themselves. This young lady is grown and making her own decisions. Next, they'll say the lollipop has too much sugar in it. Right? They gotta find something to bitch about, even if it doesn't affect their life.
My favorite flavor of lollipop tastes like dick. Did you see that?
I thought that was your favorite flavor of popsicle.
Well, I had to make it, like, when it made sense.
I didn't know the sucker would get so much attention. I was just like, I
Tweeta
want to
Gold,
have
thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thanks for watching. Nick Fox said, I love you guys. I promise I haven't forgotten about you. Pop-Tarts for life.
Yes!
Nick likes to watch our live streams and ask ladies what their favorite flavor of Pop-Tart is.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. There you go. Nick Fox, that was
You
for
like
you.
strawberry.
I like strawberry. I actually have strawberry Pop-Tarts with me.
What's your favorite Pop-Tart, Sasha? Yeah, I know, they're pretty fucking gross.
They're actually really bad for you. I
They
read this
are.
thing the other day. No, not just like the high fructose corn syrup and all that shit. There's something else about them. I don't remember what it was, but I read this whole thing about why they're so bad, so I had to stop buying them for my son, even though he loves them.
Aww.
Not to mention he makes a fucking mess. He just crumbles those things.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome, welcome.
Are you Rick and Mary?
We are.
Hello.
Yes, Michelle?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Isn't there a movie about you guys? Rick and Mary make a porno? Oh, that's Zach and Mary.
I think that's Zach and Miri, not Rick and Mary.
Aww.
Miguel Ayoroa is going to be black and gray only. And she has 2 sessions booked, guys, so they'll get all the outline done today. See, the thing is, with showing skin is, I could do this. And you wouldn't know if that's her arm or the back of her neck, or maybe it's her butt cheek. So it's just fucking skin. So get over it. Do you like that, guys? You like that? Here, I'll do it again. Watch. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what is that? Nope, that's not her cleavage. That's her 2 legs rubbed together. Boom. That. Oh.
Oh, it does. It does look like big old titties, right? Oh, wow, yeah.
Not butt cheeks, not cleavage. That's not her butt cheek either. Oh my god, that almost totally looks like a vagina. But guess what? Oh, it's the back of her knee. Crazy, right? Calm the fuck down. Red Dog, what's up? Shomar Rivera, hello sweetheart. Thanks for watching again and again and again. Michael Chavez, I couldn't begin to quote you what a full back piece, full color Japanese would cost because Joseph doesn't do color, he doesn't do Japanese, and we don't quote prices on the computer. So,
But I'm a big fan of your uncle.
next question.
Julio Caesar, right? No.
Joey Goldsberry said, how many popsicles will it take to finish that tattoo?
I got 3, so.
She's got 3, yeah.
And some
She
gummy
may
bears.
need to run
Gummy
to the
bears.
store.
Yeah.
Oh, and gummy bears. She's good.
But if they're the gummy bears that Joe Rogan likes, you only need to eat a foot. With his new stand-up talking about how strong weed is now, and you go and get edibles, and he's like, you know, how strong are these? He's all, just a foot. He's all, why the fuck you selling whole bears, man?
Juan Ayala, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada, on a Reverent tattoo. Whoa, hey. I can't get around this. Can't step backwards that way. There you go, guys. That's what the top is going to look like, but it's still just stencil. All the black is what he has done already. The purple is still stencil. For those who are going to start complaining or asking if it's a purple outline, it is not. And that is the Sharpie marker, which will eventually give her E. coli. Per our expert on Sharpie markers.
Yeah. No.
Gotta love those Sharpie experts. Another guy said, yeah, well, Sharpies are also made with rubbing alcohol, so they dry fast, so they cannot carry E. coli.
The stuff on her with marker, and they're like, you're gonna give her E. coli. Yeah. Stupid. Dum 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 dudes, dum dum girls. And I don't think we're for a safe
Corey Comer,
trip.
no, it's not a medicated lollipop.
I say whatever creeps up in
Was
my...
it a Tootsie Pop or it was a Tootsie Pop, guys?
Medicated.
Oh yeah. That page prints out.
Audrey Southwell, she's not taking anything for the pain. She's
Nope.
sitting really well.
Nobody, none of my...
Yeah, we don't. We haven't had a client in a very long time who's taken anything for their pain. I think we've had people who have taken something for their anxiety about getting the tattoo, and that was about it, and that's even been a while. But no numbing cream, no pills, nothing like that. Dylan Colcord, he's been a tattooer for just over 15 years.
What'd you do last night, Sash?
Nothing, just went home.
Nice. You're a good boy.
Joseph, would you mind lifting the front of your apron so they can see that you do not, in fact, have a chubby?
Oh my goodness.
No, no,
Chubby?
a chubby.
You can go on my backspace page.
There's his chubby right there. Look at that booty. Lawrence Aranda says, I can't believe some of these comments. Adult much? Beautiful woman, excellent artist, awesome tattoo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get back.
Anthony Pimentel, you're dumb. He says, smack that ass right on the tat. LOL. Want to see a handprint. Dare you. So half of you
My wife
criticize
is the
him
one who
for
does
being...
the spanking, and
But half of you criticize him for being unprofessional, and then the rest of you want him to be less professional. It makes no sense. Amanda, you are intelligent. Thank you very much. Amanda Radzawan, she says, just popped over to Instagram to see the stencil reveal. OMG, this is going to be beautiful. For those of you who keep complaining you can't see the whole tattoo, it's kind of impossible. She's got some nice hips, so it dips down to her waistline.
Really wide hips.
It dips down to her waistline and then back up. So
you were meant to breed.
the area that he's tattooing, you can't see the top, you can't see the bottom. She's also, what did you say? like almost 5'11", so very long legs, and it kind of wraps around the front. So
her legs are as long as our Asian girl's whole body.
Without him being interrupted a million times every 30 seconds that someone comes on and asks to see the whole picture because they didn't start watching when you started watching. If you want to see what it's going to look like or what the tattoo is actually going to be of, go to Instagram. Just like lovely Amanda did. Pop on over, as she says, Joseph Haefs Tattooer, and check it out.
Checking it out.
Elmo Ray. Yeah, hold on. You want to see behind the camera? Hi, I'm Joseph's wife. I'm the shit talker. Welcome to Reverent Tattoo. Thanks for watching my husband tattoo. Thanks for keeping us entertained and annoying the fuck out of us. Just kidding, but not really. You know who you are. Yeah, Alex Tat Guy says the complainers don't need to tune in. This is common in tattoo shops. Right. All the guys that work here are professionals. That's why they don't stand here and gawk while she's getting tattooed, because you know what? They'll probably see a booty in their booth later on today.
Except for Jake.
Oh, dude, I hang out.
Well, he sets up
Jake's just taking measurements to make sure his wife's butt's still bigger, just in case he needs to rectify the situation. Yes. Not rectify. I said rectify.
E-rectify. E-rectify.
Dakota Lee, I don't know what the color is called. It's like a crazy, like, I don't remember. It's a gel polish, though, that my girl put on.
Oh,
my purple nails.
I
never do purple.
It's hood rat brown.
Yeah. I should have just outlined them and not filled them in.
I like hood rat brown.
Amy Caduti, the lipstick is by NYX, NYX. It's
hood rat brown.
It's one of their lip suedes, I believe. It's like a liquid lipstick. Really awesome. Lasts all day. Love it. Oh, the quote-unquote goodies are covered up, guys. She has what's called,
goodies?
It's a new invention.
It's
a new invention.
It is new.
It's something that's new. It's called thong underwear. It covers the private part, but lets the ass cheeks hang out. It's a wonderful thing when you're getting said ass cheek tattooed, because then he does not have to pull a good wad of fabric up your crack, which is very uncomfortable. This instead is it's a very thin amount of fabric that is meant to be up your crack. It's called a thong. I think they call it the thong underwear because it's like a thong that you wear on your feet. It goes between the toes. This goes between the cheeks. It's new though. Check it out. You might have to Google it. It's called a thong.
Usher can sing.
Aaron Hubert wants to know what she does for a living to afford a tattoo like that.
Oh, Cisco.
Aaron, even though that is her own personal business, I do believe she's an office assistant. And that's why she can afford this tattoo.
Yeah.
So instead of laughing, crying because you think you were funny with asking what she does for a living, she's an office assistant. Secretary. Maybe a secretary because she's sexy, but she's a secretary.
No, I'm an office manager.
Oh, she's a fucking office manager.
Run the office.
She runs the office.
Yeah, like you ran the department Southwest Gas.
You can have tattoos and be intelligent.
Even though you actually do more than the big bosses. The big bosses just smile, shake hands, and go to lunch, right? You're like, I'm trying not to say that.
Zach Davis, this will be 2 sessions and 6 to 8 hours each session. And the longest he's tattooed someone is about 13 hours straight, with a couple of breaks.
Pay extra to keep going.
That's a long time.
Dacia Bartolo, she's actually doing really well right now. What would you say that your pain is on a scale of 1 to 10, babe?
Probably like a 4.
Like a 4.
Yeah, it's really
Not bad at all. Felipe Aguilera, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada. Bridget Hudson, thanks. Shout out in Jamaica. Alfredo Sandoval, this is actually not a record. If you go to the videos tab on Ink Magazine's page, you can watch a back piece Joseph started on Thursday for our friend Beretta, and we had 80,000 watching at one given time, and an average of about 60,000.
Oh,
so 20,000 is awesome on a Sunday morning for us, but we had a total of, I believe, 6.7 million views on Thursday. Lisa Murillo, stretch marks can affect the tattoo. You can tattoo over them. However, if you're saying that you have some you want to cover, if you get them after the fact, it can affect it for sure. You may need to go back and see your tattooer and have them touch it up. Say you had your stomach tattooed and then you get pregnant and it stretches out, or you get them for any given reason, growth spurts, whatever, if you got tattooed very young. It really just depends, but you can tattoo over stretch marks as long as they're not the really wide, deep purple ones. Daniel Aguilar, Joseph is booked until January of 2018.
When do we get the hockey team? I just hope they change the name or the logo. Like
The name was that.
King, what is it? The
Golden
King.
Knights.
And we're the Silver State. Why is it the Golden?
Yeah.
Whitney Rivera, the wait is 12 months right now to get a book an appointment with Joseph. But I do have 4 other awesome tattooers here.
Yes.
In the shop.
Sasha, come here real quick.
Jesse Arroyo, he's at a 5.3
can't wear pants,
right
though.
now on his icon.
You're gonna take your
power
pants
supply.
off.
Benny John, Joseph doesn't charge hourly, he charges by the session.
Everybody, this is my go-to guy, Sasha, for all your tattoo needs. He's amazing and a rad guy. And he'll draw you whatever you want and tattoo it up real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Zoom, zoom. Sasha, want to tell everybody your Instagram?
Sasha Tonkin Tattoos.
How do you spell it out for him?
SASHAKONKIN Tattoos.
Or you can go to the Reverent page.
Or Reverend,
and you can
me
find
there.
Sasha. He's the one who does all the beautiful colors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so they found out that there was a college school showing probably special and now they're looking
Tommy Williams, thank you so much and thanks for watching. Yeah, Christine Ray. Sadly, it's not mostly the 16-year-old boys. It's mostly like the 50-year-old men, sometimes the 60-year-old men that are making the really perverted comments. Or it's the people who have like cartoons or cats for their main profile picture because they don't want people to know who they are when they're trolling from behind their keyboard. Sean Smith, that glow-in-the-dark ink can't be good. It is, it's an odd chemical. I don't think anything in your body should be glow-in-the-dark. Adrian Lubansky, that's the first I heard it. He said, is it true that it's easier to cover black ink with white than the other way around?
Never heard that. Nope.
Never heard it.
No, it's not at all. You can't cover anything with white. White ain't right.
We don't agree with white ink tattoos, glow-in-the-dark ink tattoos, eyeball tattoos.
Eyeball?
Oh, yeah. They inject ink into their eyeball to color the whites of their eyes. Tell me that you wouldn't be worried they're going to hit an optic nerve and you're going to go blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Camille, we wouldn't know who's reputable in Nassau. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but good luck. I hope you find
Camille
someone who's
Cosby?
awesome. No, Camille Bernadou. Jose Moreno wants to know if you're single.
I'm very married.
He is married as fuck, but thanks for
But
asking.
are you single?
Yeah.
Ish. You must have been just
She ain't
recent, huh?
married.
Yeah. She ain't married. She has no kids.
Yeah.
Got her own shit. So women like to scoot back and look at her beautiful face. Hot women like this in Vegas scare away men. They always tell me all they find is ain't shit niggas. She's like, where are all the hot guys?
Or they don't appreciate what they have until you're gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I did not
I was
see
single
yours.
10 years before I met her of my tattoo career.
Quathamoc.
So
I'm
I've
sorry if I'm mispronouncing
more
your
of my
name.
shit.
Joseph's Instagram is Joseph Haefs Tattooer. You can go to his Instagram, or you can go to Reverent Tattoo on Instagram, and you can find all of our tattooers' pages from there. Reverent Tattoo on Instagram. There's no underscore, no period, no special exclamation marks or anything like that. No punctuation, just Reverent Tattoo. Or Joseph Haefs Tattooer.
That's true. Yeah. It's a game. I've been losing now for 10 years.
She's the first one I was
Yeah,
able to,
I can't pronounce your name. I didn't want to butcher it,
it's always
so I
like
won't even
you
try.
can
But
tell
you know I was talking
someone
to you.
likes. There's always one that likes one more than the other,
Yeah.
and we tend to know and
That's
take
the person
advantage
that
of
has
it.
control.
Ron
Exactly.
Markle, yes, absolutely Ron Markle. You can use someone's
So
ashes
say
to
like
put into your
I'm used to
tattoo.
girls always spoiling me
It's just
and
a
trying
pinch
to
of
buy
the
my love,
ashes,
so
though.
if we
You're
went
not
out
going to
and
put
you're
a
like,
ton
"I
in
wanna
there
pay
because
for
you
it,"
don't want to
okay.
thicken the ink.
And then you pay
But
for
you
shit
can put a
again.
little tiny
I'm like,
pinch in there.
forever in a relationship, you're gonna be paying for everything. So I always say nip it in the.
Georgine Baston, hi, I'm the voice provider, as you called me. I'm Joseph's wife, Michelle.
So let's just keep it. You pay, I pay.
Welcome.
That way, no one ever. That way, you know, no one's ever using.
Yeah. As soon as that power shifts, it's like it's spent. Because the other person figures it out.
Christina Cobian, this is the only thing he has patience with. Other than that, he's very
But she
ADD.
controls our finances and our, because she has it in our best interest. I'm bad. with
Dawson Rose, I don't know what he's using right now, but he's typically, when he outlines, he uses a lot of super tight 7s, trad 7s. What are you using right now, babe?
Super tight 7.
Super tight 7. Whoever's calling from Morocco, I appreciate you, but I don't answer the phone when we are live.
So when I got with Michelle, I was like, wow, this chick likes me as much as I like her. And
rare.
after I moved in 2 weeks later, and then after we were more comfortable, like, I was like, when we first started talking, like, on Facebook, actually, we had all the same friends growing up, but I was like, I was checking my inbox every 15 minutes. She's like, me too, and said, like, how many girls, like, even if you were, like, head over heels for me, you wouldn't tell me, you would go, you'd be like, cool. Or you'd be like, ew.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's not until, like I said, it's mutual. Then you're like, all right, I found my person.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this guy's kind of hot. I'm like, girl, I was so excited. I was checking my inbox every 5 minutes. And you're like,
If it's not the right person, then you're like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
go away.
But I just went for it, and she's like, me too.
That makes me have hope.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people say.
It
You make me think yourself. I didn't find, we'll be 38, April, May. And I said, although I've dated many babes like you guys, and it was always like, it was either they were awesome, and they're awesome women, like the sex kind of stuff and
that's
shit,
important.
or the sex is amazing, but I can't stand them. But to find both,
Then you got both.
yeah, and I've been fighting to be a good man, and
That's good.
not easy.
The right woman will make you.
Yeah. She made me want to step it up. I didn't care before.
Tavish Chatham, how do you dress when you're getting through your healing process with a tattoo like this? We typically have them keep it wrapped in plastic for 3 to 4 days and wash and change that plastic wrap every couple of hours. No ointment, no lotion, nothing like that. And then keep leggings over the top of it to keep the plastic wrap in place. And then she can wear whatever she wants over the top of the leggings. Jeans, a long skirt, whatever. Doesn't matter. Emily Feiner, thank you so much for the recommendation, but I'm just going to stay right where I'm at, because if I shoot from up by her head, then you guys can hear the noise from the rest of the shop, and I won't be able to answer any of your questions. But thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it.
What you getting?
A skull moth.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool right there. Kind of.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Jeff Henderson, I'm not sure why that's unclear from the angle of the video. Yes, this girl is without pants. She is sans pants right now. She does have an undergarment on.
You're not allowed to wear pants.
But she is sans pants. She is
pants
getting
party.
half
Take
of
the
her
pants
leg.
off, and she lost.
She's getting half of her leg tattooed. And therefore the top half, I mean, I suppose she could have worn pants and then just pulled them down so that they were below the knee. And like when she had to go like smoke or eat or get a drink of water or go to the bathroom, she could just waddle there and back. Or she could have cut one of the legs
No.
off.
You can't wear pants.
Oh, I guess
You're
you're
getting
getting
your
your
arm
arm
the
pants.
roll.
Even if you're getting your arm tattooed, you can't wear pants. Pants are distracting. Okay, scoot away from me. Scoot in.
William Ryder, it was so nice to meet you guys last night.
Oh, Ryder, what's up, man? You guys are a cool couple.
Yes. Still swear that I thought your wife was one of your kids when you walked in.
Those who shoot together stay alive together. Oh, it's cool. They're both packing. I've never seen a couple both with guns on their hips. I think it's awesome. You guys were very respectful too.
Anybody who's making comments in another language other than English, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't understand what the fuck you're writing. Oh, Armin, I didn't see any of your comments. This is the first time I've seen your name come up. But the comments are going very fast. Typically when we have upwards of 20,000 people watching at any given moment, when we end the broadcast, I have about 30,000 comments, and I probably saw 1,000 of them while we were live. So, like, you're messaging, and people are messaging from all over the world all at the same time. They don't come in order.
We won't even see our own friends comment, and we'll see it later. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Never
just
personal unless
the
you're
way,
being,
yeah, the only time it's
unless you're
personal and
being
I'm actually ignoring you is if you're being horrific or childish. Right now we've had 12.4 thousand comments, so I just didn't see them.
yeah.
If you want her Instagram, you can go to Joseph's Instagram, babe, and there is a reveal picture of her stencil, and her name is tagged on there.
Oh,
we
yes,
love Kenny
I love
Friend.
that dude. I love him. He's a badass. I saw him fight too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Kenny's awesome. Everybody keeps asking, actually, if we ever go live with dudes. Kenny was the first dude that we went live with.
Oh, badass.
Kenny Friend is
The
awesome.
ladies were loving him.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
He's like a little brother to me, so.
So she did ew.
I'm just
How long have you known him?
He's Snapchatting right
Temujin
Ask him how
Comstock,
tattoos
I
go.
don't
I
give
haven't
any
seen
kind
it
of
since.
pricing over the social media, but this will take 2 sessions, 6 to 8 hours each session. Mike Kolagowski, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada at Reverent Tattoo.
He's a Polski. So we have the girl in tattooing tomorrow. Her name's Caitlin as well. Her last name it's a Polish name, so I just called her Polski. But because she also is a stripper, she thought I was like being funny with the Pole. I was like, no, just a Polski. Like,
You're
she's
Polish.
also tall and skinny. Yeah, a Polski. Yeah, I'm part Polak as well. I'm Italian, German, and Polish. But she was dying. She thought I was calling her like a bean pole ski stripper. Well,
Anybody who wants to see what KT is getting tattooed, you can go to Joseph Haefs Tattooer on Instagram. Whoa, that's zoomed in way too far. Sorry, guys. It won't zoom out. There we go. Joseph Haefs Tattooer on Instagram. Sorry about that. You can go to Joseph Haefs Tattooer. His video of the stencil reveal will show you guys what everything is. I'm not going to interrupt them so that he can have her stand up and show you, but when we take a break, you guys can see it live in person. Oh, Bulgara Mefta, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Fuck you too.
What?
Fack him. F-A-C. That might have been the worst spelling so far I've had of that word. Usually it's F-A-K, but you're F-A-C. But I knew one of you were going to show up eventually. One of you. One of you spelling bee vigilantes. Brandon Earl, you should never have to touch up your tattoos unless you don't take care of them. Overexposure to the sun will be...
A guy came in last night after you left. He got tattooed here before us. He's like, I need a touch-up. I'm like, bro, it's a redo. A touch-up is if little things need to be touched up because the panty line healed weird or the crease, like, little things happen here and there, but...
Jeremy Caden, it's not a secret. She's getting a mermaid. But I'm not going to interrupt them to show you what the mermaid looks like. It's not a secret. If you can't tell that's a mermaid tail, I don't know what to say. Well, Wendy Kopitsky, forgive me, I don't mean to laugh. Yes, you can get a little bit of your brother's ashes added into your tattooing.
Why'd you laugh?
But because she said, I want to know if I can get a tiny bit of my brother's asses tattooed in. It just made me laugh when I saw the word asses. Yeah, her H must have...
How many asses does he have?
The visual I was having, Wendy, the visual. Just think of your brother's asses and trying to squeeze them into the ink cap, the visual. Anyways, yes, you can get a little bit of the ashes. It's like I was saying earlier, it's honestly just a tiny pinch of them. You don't want to thicken the ink too much, otherwise it'll be hard to tattoo. But you just take like literally a salt pinch of the ashes or a little tiny sandwich baggie with just like a teaspoon in there.
A drug
and
baggie.
Your tattooer can put a little bit in there for sure.
Little dime bag.
Just make sure it's not, forgive me for saying it this way because it sounds uncouth, but make sure it's not like the chunkier bits of the ash. Make sure it's as fine
Sometimes
as
it's chunk
possible.
of bone, yeah.
Yeah, make sure it's as fine as possible.
My jokes go thud.
Shay Davis, enjoy your football game.
Football. What is that?
Football. Sunday football.
What's football?
I'm with you.
Aiden Ruiz, go spread your own cheeks.
Football. Is that something people watch when they want to go to
Travis
sleep?
Landry, that is incorrect. Not all
Only when
tattoos
you eat
fade.
junk food and drink beer. That's why I love it.
Travis Landry says all tattoos fade. That is incorrect.
They lighten up.
Or you get darker because you don't take care of your skin.
Or you get E. coli.
Josh Billing says, not sure who this girl is, but she looks identical to my girlfriend.
Is your girlfriend named Vanessa? She looks a lot like a Vanessa that I talked to.
Tony Bros, I'm going to help you.
She's got her boobs done for the third time.
Third time? Like it went wrong the first 2 times? It's just like
She was just
bigger.
was an A.
Camila White, I'll help you
She was
too.
bigger, and then boom, and then had the built-in bra put in, right?
A built
She didn't have that done. I asked her about that. She didn't have that. She had something else done. It's a special kind of implant that she had done.
Very nice.
Caesar Estevez, he used a Thermofax. He made a large stencil and put it on her, and then he hand drew a couple things on that didn't transfer over. Chad the Mad here. Much respect from Beirut's street art scene. Is this going to be colored or black and white? It will be black and gray, Chad.
No, a little more. Cool. My favorite pastor is Judd.
Marius Spies, if you're worried about your kids watching, then they shouldn't be on Inked magazine.
I have got to say,
This is so
naked, don't I?
kids aren't supposed to be in a tattoo
You look like you're only
shop.
wearing a tank top.
And when you watch
Tank
a
top and
live
makeup.
live video from a tattoo shop, then you're essentially bringing your children into the tattoo shop. And if your children have a problem with it, or if you have a problem with your children seeing it, then don't watch in front of your children. That's like watching R-rated movies in front of your kids. It's not the movie director's fault, it's yours. You censor your kids, you censor yourself. Don't fucking blame us.
That's like the retards who brought their kids to fucking Deadpool.
Oh.
Yeah, people brought their kids to watch
That was
Deadpool.
definitely
Rated R.
Definitely not a
Not
kid
a kid
movie.
Wow.
Those weren't even innuendos. They were straight to the point.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, there's so many innuendos. I was like, no, actually, it was straight up to the... Did you guys go see Deadpool and you see parents rushing their kids out?
Halfway.
What's that? You were with your what's that?
Billy Petrie said Louisiana here, and we love our girls tatted up. Lake Charles. Yeah, you know, Brad, I ask that all the time, and none of them will answer me. I always ask, you know, you have to like the page for Inked Mags, and you have to go onto the page quite frequently and see the live videos, and then click on the live video in order to watch it, and then click on comment in order to make comments. If you think that tattoos are such an anomaly on society, then how do you find yourself on a tattoo page? It makes no sense at all. But that's what they choose to do with their time, is to get themselves angry and riled up.
They hate their lives and they don't do anything about it. So
Yeah.
they make other people miserable. I'm
Misery
sorry.
loves
I'm
company.
sorry that you're not happy. You know?
John Perry, if you have someone film you while doing a vag piercing, that's your own business. Do I want to watch it? No, but guess what? I won't log in. It's so simple. And anybody who's going to let you film that is a different kind of misogynistic asshole.
Not be sure.
Yeah.
Sasha, you had experience piercing for 17 years, right?
What's that?
Your experience piercing is just as long as tattooing?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of anybody filming a vag piercing? Vagina piercing? Unless you're Chucky. Too soon? This dude that used to work for Clean, he used to put on the GoPro on his head, and he told girls, and he had the light on, he would say it was just for a light, but he'd film everything.
Oh my god.
He finally got caught.
By me. I called him out. Nobody else caught on
So is
for
that your
2 more
creeper
years.
camera? He's like, no.
Oh my god. Wow.
Paylone's not tattooing today though.
Well, no, I don't have
He's just here to draw. Tyson looks like he's from Alaska.
Oh my god.
He's got like 4 layers on. I'm surprised you're not wearing shorts to go with it
I
though.
went to the swap meet this morning.
The outdoor?
Yeah.
Oh, you really
Oh
did?
hell.
What'd you get? You're looking for softballs? Softball for your...
Starting a little softball game.
How old?
Oh, like adult.
Oh, man, I want to play softball.
League, man.
But don't bring little Jesse. He pulls his dick out. He used to go play kickball. One day he fucking pulled his dick, drunken kickball. One day he pulled his dick out. The thing's impressive. Like, he took it soft and he was, like, shaking it where it was doing the snake. Mine just goes pop, pop, pop. His does this. And Ryan Mort couldn't stop talking about it for a year. Dude, and then, like, I had, like, I was peeing, and sometimes when you pee, it fills out. No, I was pooping, but I pee at the same time. So I had, like, a semi, not a half chub. But I was like, Michelle, I was like, get me wet wipes. And I had my pants, and Ryan walked by, he's all, that's a nice dick. Like, I would say, you know, like, man, that's a good dick. I don't know about nice. Like, man, that's a nice dick. It's like, that's a good one, or that's impressive. I was like, yep, you're gay.
What's up? Yeah, I know. Okay, so now what I have to do is
Oh, Tyson.
Where's the other leg? It's there. It's there.
She only has one leg.
One leg and no pants. How this party rolls.
Yeah.
Fresh on. Yep, she's paying.
Why wouldn't she?
Yeah, she said so she doesn't have to pay. Look, do you see Casey's face? She's like, what?
I don't even give free tattoos to my
Stupidest thing
wife.
I've seen.
You know how much fucking dirty underwear she washes?
Joey Thomas said, what kind of machine are you using right now?
Two Doc Wells and a Damon Burns, and then a Dan Cuban for the dots.
You know, darling, I don't actually have the stencil in here. Gonzalo Lunsford, I'm terribly sorry to hear about your daughter.
Oh no, her daughter passed?
Yeah, she said she's looking for a memorial tattoo for her 34-year-old daughter who just died at Christmas.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible when they pass away during the holidays. That's...
Sorry guys, there's a little bit of a lag. I'm not getting any comments coming through, so if you're saying anything right now, it's frozen on my side.
That's my favorite movie.
Frozen?
Yeah. I cried 3 times. Just kidding, I cried once.
I did too, it's okay.
I took her to see it and the ice skating show.
Oh, the Disney one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
But I went to see the movie and I had tears. I was like, I did it. I'm a little crazy and trying to bring people with me, and I was like, I get it. That ice, the castle of
I'm
ice.
going to pass this to you for a second. You can angle it that way and give me this.
Oh, nice.
I was like, the castle of ice is so she doesn't hurt anybody.
Aww.
Like, I can relate. can answer people and talk shit.
And talk shit. Michelle's really good at that. I don't know if I could be as good as her. People want different angles. Yeah, you're much better at that. No color, guys. There's the face. He hasn't tattooed that yet. He's only done the black. Anything that's in purple is still just stencil. Tiffany Lane, who are you asking? She said, how old are you? I don't know if you're asking her, if you're asking him.
I am
If you're
almost
asking
40.
me.
Old as fuck. So if you want to make a quick $100 today, Ink Mag needs the watermark to be different. Does it need to be the eye?
Yeah, they want it to be like the I from Inked Magazine, and then you can put Inked Magazine and Joseph instead of the J in the
Instead
center.
of the J, but take their eye.
Okay.
And then
From the Inked Magazine. I can send it to you if you want me to.
we'll give you $100.
Okay.
So make $100 today. Illustrator?
I don't know.
You can download it. We'll pay we'll pay whatever, yeah.
If you need to get on there, go ahead and just slide her over, Tyson.
Hey, do you need anything?
Yeah,
from what's
Jose
his name? I need
Marino,
to call
she's
him.
definitely going to need to get up and stretch eventually, because if not, her hips will start hurting.
Those
That's what the
edibles, I
bolster
need to
pillow
eat two
between her
now.
knees is for, so that her hips don't hurt so
I
bad.
missed it now. The Staffy Taffy?
Yeah.
I gave her a half the other day. She was fucking And I was like standing by, like, I was drinking my shake in my underwear, and she's like, she starts dying on one. She's all, that fucking stance. Like, what are you, it's so gay. It's so,
He was like leaning on the dresser like, hey,
She
you
never-
come here
she's
often?
never- she don't- And then I started filming her making fun of me because she's just snickering and laughing. And then she realized she's being filmed. She realized she was being filmed, and she was like,
Get straight, get straight.
she got all like embarrassed, all paranoid. You get all annoyed, baby.
Annoyed, not paranoid.
Yeah, I went to that dispensary Reef last night.
The what?
Right next to the Spearmint Rhino.
Ben Blake is Reverent Tattoo.
Dispensary?
Inside Spearmint
No,
Rhino?
right across the street from me.
Oh, cool. You have your card?
No, my buddy
Reverent
there
Tattoo.
does. And what's cool is like
You
if
can
you
go
have
with
a card
people?
there, they let you take a buddy who doesn't have a card. Yeah, so I went in there. Wiz Khalifa is the owner of that spot.
Wiz Khalifa owns it? Shut up. Yeah, yeah.
So straight. You have to have like, you have to put some big money around you. There's more than stock anyway.
Inked Magazine is not the name of our shop. It's Reverent Tattoo. Joseph, do you want to order sandwiches or something? Are you getting
From where?
hungry? I don't know. Depends on what you want. That's what I'm asking you.
Hey, Sasha, what do you feel like eating today? My treat. What do you feel like for lunch?
I would be cool.
What is it?
Thai food.
Sure, I can do some Thai food.
All right, you guys figure out what you want.
I'll pass this back to you then, Caitlin, real quick, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Okay. And do you want some Thai food?
No, I brought some snacks. Thanks, though.
Love, you want me to just pick a few things?
All health, as healthy as you can for me.
I know. That's why I said pick a few things.
Yeah, whatever Tyson and Jake wants to.
Have you ever had someone fall asleep while they're getting a tattoo?
Yeah, every now and then. Every
Really?
now and then, yeah.
I would kill to fall asleep. Just wake up and be done.
Especially like there's girls that are working 2 jobs and going to college, and so they conk out.
Wow. It's a mermaid tattoo.
Which one are you getting? Ah, it's rad. Nice, man. Did you just draw that up real quick now, Sasha? Yeah. Nice. That's cool. It's not generic. You drew it up real quick.
Yeah, because the original was a belt buckle.
Hi, Jesse in Kentucky. No, there's not going to be any color, just black and gray. It's going to be another session. Today's just the outline. Come back in about a month for another probably 6-hour session.
Yeah.
I had the idea to do a mermaid. I met with Michelle and we just kind of collaborated and wanted it to be kind of creepy, sexy, and gave the ideas to Joseph and he came up with the whole
She was
design.
open-minded, and I just drew what I wanted to do. And if she didn't like it, I'd give her deposit then.
I was pretty open-minded. I really just wanted a piece and followed his work and knew I was going to love it, and I definitely do. The cost will be worth it, that's for sure. No color, just black and gray. How do we feel about getting the Raiders for football?
That is cool. It'll bring more revenue to here, and I'll go to, I make fun of sports like that for TV, but I'll go to a live game. Like, that shit's fun.
Yeah, I heard that stadium, it's still
Yeah,
going to be a couple of
different.
years.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy stadium. I think that's why San Diego's going to... Did you hear that, Tyson? San Diego Chargers are going to go to the LA Raiders.
It's not too painful right now. Probably at like a 5 on a scale to 10. Leg's not too bad just yet. Get him to walk around in a little bit. Chris really likes your tattoos, Joseph.
Thank you. You can sit up a little bit if you want.
No, I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah, it's my biggest piece so far. I definitely have some other tattoos, but this is the biggest one. No, hip's not doing too bad just yet. Thank you, Amanda.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Okay,
I got
guys.
some nice ones.
Yeah?
Okay, scoot away. Go that way. Bring your hips in. What'd you drop, Maddie? You're fired.
Check my headphones just real quick. You got it? Okay. Alex said he just found an LNL. He is satisfied. Spam all day.
LNL, late and lonely.
Yeah. You want to stand up and stretch a little bit?
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead
Before you run down the hall, can I show them what it looks like?
stand over here. And remove this other table.
There you go, guys. So, for those of you who have not seen it or not gone to the Instagram page and seen the stencil, this is what they are working on. The light is actually causing a glare. Here we go.
Move a little slowly.
There's this artist collaboration with this company called
There you go, guys. That is what they are working on right now. Alright, you may go. Straight down on the left. I will show you guys what is going on in here.
Oh, wow, that goes just like a fucking coil.
Yeah.
That
Jake is working
Butterfly
on.
action.
Mary is getting is it butterfly? Butterfly with a skull in it. It's kind of hard to see. Sorry guys. There you go. Glare. Got to love the glare.
Yeah.
And Sasha is doing an iron cross going through a skull. Got it. Husband and wife.
From Canada.
Non-matching matching
We have
tattoos.
so many Canadian clients now. We're gonna go. What's the island?
Vancouver Island.
Oh,
There's
nice.
going to be
And,
convention in
we've
September,
told-
late
We have
September.
so many girls from Canada, and they're like, it's actually cheaper to fly to Vegas than to go there. The kid I just did his back piece. It was only $200 for him to fly to Montana, and then to fly from Canada because he's from like Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah. Well,
So he flew to Montana to here. That was
you
his-
drive just over the border
No,
to Bellingham,
We
Washington.
drove to Montana, right, and then flew. That's right.
You can get a flight from here to Bellingham, Washington for $50, and it's like an hour drive north
Yeah,
of the
he
border.
drove
So they're-
where he's at. He drove 3 hours over the border to Montana and then flew from Montana to here, and it was like $120 round
They
trip.
said they were assholes to him, like, get out of the car. What are you doing? You're going. Why would you do that? Fly to
Why would you go all the way to
And
Vegas
it was
for a
our
tattoo?
border. It was American border that was assholes to him.
How's it going?
Gotta pee, gotta pee. Oh my god. Gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee, 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 pee.
Yeah.
You can you can stand up back and take a couple of jobs real quick if you want.
Oh.
Instead of that, it goes back on the door.
Oh,
You can just stand by the door.
Hello, guys. Okay, so since they're doing that, nothing to see here, nothing to see, folks. Just turn this around and you guys can talk to me for a few minutes. So, ask me your stupid questions so I have something to talk shit about. Let's see here. Hello, Germany. Is it Sade Monica? Or Shade? Come to the Bay Area. Jose, we love coming to the Bay Area, but just for vacation. Joseph hasn't tattooed out there. You guys have some awesome tattooers in your area, so there's kind of no point. Let's see here. Yes, him is all tattooed, that is for sure. Maddie McGregor, hello, sweethearts. Hello, Kelsey Sykes in New Mexico. Hi, Alex Glotty. How are you guys today? Oh, Nicole Dorothy, thank you so much, sweetheart. I would agree, but I'm married to him, so I'm slightly partial. Oh, Damian Schofer, thank you so much. Serafina, I don't remember what the lipstick is called, but it's by NYX, and it's one of their lip suedes. It's a liquid lipstick. Dawn Leonard, are you serious? Of course tattoos are permanent. Natasha Combs, what's the most important thing we look for in an apprentice? An apprentice needs to be available 40 to 60 hours a week, cannot have another job that's going to interfere with that. They can only have a job that's going to be after those hours, and they still better have energy to draw and paint and learn and do book reports and clean the shop. It's about paying your dues. It's about learning respect for the industry and every aspect of it, because even as a shop owner, you can't be too cool or too busy to mop your own floors sometimes. And also, they need to have some artistic ability. Yes, a lot of things technically can be taught, but unless you're going to work in a flash shop and only do other people's art, if you can't draw, then you shouldn't be tattooing. Hey, Maddie McGregor, that's awesome. Good luck on your first tattoo. How many tattoos do I have, Jenna? I have no idea how many tattoos I have. I lost count a couple years ago. I don't know.
Ah, Lork Kaba, that's awesome. I hope you love your first tattoo. Am I old enough to be in a tattoo shop? Joseph, am I old enough to be in a tattoo shop? Nope. I am. I'm too old, Joseph said. I'm 38 in a couple months. Do I have tattoos? I do have tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos. Lamia Gasab, if you don't like tattoos, my lady, then why are you here? Oh, Leanne, shout out to Leanne, Cal, and Boogie in Boston. Thanks for watching, guys. Are my eyes black or brown? My eyes are neither. My eyes are dark. They're actually gray and they change colors. They're blue sometimes, green sometimes. Sometimes they have gold flecks in them, but they are primarily gray. That's all I can really show you. I'm wearing long sleeves today. I can show you the other side too. But I have long pants and long sleeves on because it's raining and cold in Vegas. Surprise, surprise. Can you tattoo your gums? I'm sure you can, but ouch. Yeah, Osvaldo Acosta, you know what? I don't mind that he has his head tattooed. I just wish he would stop getting them on his face because I personally feel he's very handsome and I think he's covering up his handsome face too much. Luis Sarmiento, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada in the U.S. Ronaldo Aviero, I'm fine. How are you today? Sabrina and Steven Learn. Hello. How's it going, guys? Thanks for watching. I'm just talking right now, guys, because they're taking a little break. KT wanted to go smoke, and Joseph had to go pee-pee. So while they're doing that, I figured instead of staring at random nothingness or having to log off, I would have a chat with you guys. Any crazy questions you want to ask, have at it. Yeah, Jesse Roberts, I agree. Gums, that's a crazy tattoo. Blackout and Tanisha, what's up, guys? Thanks for watching. Can you tattoo a butthole? You can. Ouch. I would never, but you can. Joseph's tattooed a couple of buttholes, actually. Lyndon, Austria, what kind of tattoo for covering up a C-section scar? You can do all kinds of stuff. It's kind of very open. It just depends on what you want. You could do something that goes all the way around like a belt. You can do something that just covers the tummy. You can do a full frontal from the sternum down. You could do from the throat down. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. It really just depends on what you want to get done. Brandy Lee, just keep in mind Joseph is booked until January of next year, but I do have 4 other awesome tattoo artists here in the shop. Show you my hand. How, Matt? Here's my hand. That's one. And then there's the other one. Do I tattoo, Quaylar Alex? No, I do not tattoo. I run the shop. I was an executive secretary for 10 years before we opened Reverent Tattoo, and so I just run everything. I do all the consultations, appointments, phone calls, emails, ordering supplies, paying the bills, doing the taxes, keeping the ledger, that fun stuff. Jessica DeLuca, just make sure you find someone who's really, really good and competent with cover-ups, because that's your chest and it's going to be visible and you don't want to hate it for the rest of your life. So my suggestion, if it's dark already, laser it a little bit. When it's close to your lymph nodes, it lightens up very quickly, especially if it's darker ink. And so the lighter you can make it with laser removal, the easier it is to cover, and you won't have to have such a dark, harsh tattoo on your chest. Oh, Thomas Poor, I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's one of the only things I don't do is give prices on here. Oh, Cheryl Miller. Hey, thanks so much. Thanks for pointing that out and reminding me that I have huge hands for a woman. I do, but that's okay. Julie Barr, I wouldn't be able to look away either. It's like a train wreck waiting to happen. She's a guy, she knew had a spider coming out of his butthole. You showed me, I couldn't look away. Trinidad Ortiz, thank you so much. Dominique, actually Sasha that we showed earlier, Sasha is amazing with color. Go to Reverent Tattoo on Instagram, or you can go to Sasha Konkin. It's SASHAKONKIN. Sasha Konkin Tattoos. He does beautiful color and he's so fast. Everything's super solid. Laura Kakaba, that's just tacky. I don't talk about how much money we make. I wouldn't ask someone else what they make either. Diana Marino, we actually have several teachers that come here and get tattooed. We even have one who has his neck and hands tattooed, and he shows his students that he's a great example based on his character, not on his appearance. So you can still do that even with tattoos. Ciro Santavito, we don't pay people a tattoo. We don't give free tattoos. I should tattoo my face. I've never, I don't know, I can't say I've never considered it. I really like the aesthetic of the eyebrow tattoos, but I just don't think it's for me, and I probably wouldn't sit still. Even getting my eyebrows tattooed, I sneezed constantly. Oh, Alex Tat Guy, no. She's an office manager for a very small company. I was an executive secretary for a very large corporation. I don't know who got my job when I left. Crystal Green will bring back the mermaid in just a minute. They're just coming back from their break. Adrian Lubansky, it doesn't depend on the amount of ink used. It just depends on how well she sits. So how many sessions he does the tattoo in will depend on how well she sits. We booked her for 2 sessions. Since she sits really well, it might just be 1.5. We'll just have to see how it goes. But if she needs additional sessions, then that of course is on her. We didn't price it for the tattoo, we priced it for the session. Sean Ellis, thank you very much. Bella Belcito, thank you very much. You guys are very sweet. Alright guys, they are back at it, so ta-ta for now, and back to Joseph and KT.
The Navy though, that's awesome. Yeah. Gotta be proud.
We are. I've never been so... I wanted him to go because she kind of like babied them, being a single mom. Right. She made them good boys, but also enabled them, so moving out and going was like, I was like happy to see him go, like overexcited, like get the fuck out, and then when I saw him graduate,
that's awesome.
I cried a bunch of times. I'm so proud. So proud. We're pretty tight, me and him are.
Miranda Lee, yes, girls get their privates tattooed. Jeremy Toon, no, I'm not single. I'm married as fuck to this guy right here.
So it's funny we're saying about privates being tattooed. I was like, you're all good here. I was like, some girls, their cats are so fat it's hanging out the other side, and she's like, yeah, I've never seen too many, but
I haven't seen a lot.
I haven't seen a lot. But she's on, but these dudes were explaining like the different shapes and showing them pictures of roast beef curtains and.
Yeah.
And those girls shouldn't wear leggings.
Adrian Lubansky, yes, hair still grows on ink skin.
Yeah, and hairy everywhere.
Dylan Phillips, I don't know if we would let you come to our shop and tattoo. Just because you've been tattooing for 12 years doesn't mean you're good. So
there's guys that have been tattooing 15, 20 years, and they ask me for a guest spot, and I look at their portfolio.
So what you need to do is send us pictures.
I need you to be as good as me, if not better. I'd prefer you to be better. And I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm far from the best. In my eyes, I'm decent. But you need to be. it's kind of like I don't have a problem telling people how I feel, but it's hard to tell people through social media, look, man, you're not good enough to work here. If you came here in person with your portfolio, I can go through and say, this is weak, this is weak. Somebody just asked me for a job that's been tattooing 10 years, and I was like, I'm sorry, you're not quite there yet. And I showed him something. I was like, this is uncalled for. Like, because sometimes in your town, you could be the king of Turd Island, you know, like, or if you're the best in your shop, everybody could be less than average, and then you're just average. So in your eyes and everybody else's, you're good. But look at the bigger scale. Like, I look at guys that are better than me and makes me think that I suck. So you've got to be real with yourself, like, before you ask people for guest spots. Because I can't have you tattooing my clients, you know, if you're not good. You don't have to be the greatest, but you got to be consistently doing good tattoos.
Guys, the name of the shop is Reverent Tattoo, and that's the phone number if you're seriously interested in getting tattooed or booking an appointment. There's the information. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we tattoo hands, absolutely. You just gotta call and make an appointment or send an email.
Tattoo what?
Hands.
Hands?
Yes.
Yep, Saucer just did one yesterday. I'm so happy, Saucer, you like hip hop. Yeah, we'll be listening to more of it. It drove Austin nuts. It drove Austin nuts. I would change it and he'd go, thank God.
Kim Lewis, that's a great question. What percent should you tip on a tattoo? It just depends on what you're getting tattooed. Honestly, so say you're spending $1,000 on a tattoo.
Like the girl yesterday tipped me $200. That was over tipping, but she's a cocktail waitress at Caesars. Like, the average is $40 to $100 on the pieces. And $40 is average. That's a good, you know, I've never said, wow, that's cheap. $100, I'm like, oh wow, that's awesome. And then I have clients that tip me $200. I'm like, are you sure? I'm never gonna say no, but that's a little, that's more than you have to. I'd say $40 is the average, you know. But we're not supposed to, I never tell people that's cheesy and not tasteful.
That's as bad as people asking how much she's paying for her tattoo. It's nobody's business.
Now, when I was not as busy and people would be on a budget and I'd say $400 or $500 for something, and they're like, I'm like, I don't know, fine, just $300 with a $50 tip, and I go, okay. That's the only time I've ever told somebody what to tip. Then I have people that don't tip at all, and I'm never mad. Now, if they're difficult and I put a lot into it, when they leave, I'm like, wow, okay. But I've never, I don't know, it's not for everybody. Cross your, scoot back a little bit. Cross your ankles.
Mariah Medina, yeah, I would say about 15% is good to tip for a tattoo. If you're getting a $400 tattoo, a $40 tip is good, so that's 10%. It really just depends on how in love you are with the tattoo, what a great job they did. I say, people, you know, so let's say that, I mean, this isn't going to happen because he's taking his time and making sure everything's super crisp, but let's say Joseph booked her for 2 full sessions. And he sped through this tattoo and got it all finished in one. Some people go, well, so does it cost less because I didn't have to do it? Well, no. You should say, hey, thanks so much. I only had to be in pain for X amount of hours. I'm going to throw you an extra tip because it didn't take as long. You know what I'm saying?
Save me pain and money.
Exactly. Yeah, so it just depends on how grateful you are for the tattoo. Just like it depends on how grateful you are for your hairdresser fixing your bad dye job. How grateful you are for the guy who took extra time and armor-alled your steering wheel. Like, it just depends on how grateful you are for it. That's what gratuity is.
I got my
Being
car
grateful.
detailed last month, and I gave a $30 tip, and I threw a bitch fit because there was still, it was like, it wasn't perfect. I expected him to go over and beyond, and he's like, you want your tip back? I said, no, do the fucking job.
Cassie Black, I don't know what you thought you heard, honey. Nobody said they called themselves Jesus. What are you talking about?
Yeezy. I call myself Yeezy.
No, you don't. His name is Joseph.
Jesus?
The only thing he goes by
Jesus.
is Jesus.
Well, I've been known as the second Jesus. What is it? What are they called? Fuck, I fucked
Jacob
that up.
Villalobos, nope. As we like to say, us and our friend Ed over at Bad Apple Tattoo here in Las Vegas, we are home of the full
Price tattoo.
There's no tap out special here.
Somebody answer that?
Yes. Katie DeShane, she's getting a mermaid. That is correct, honey.
There are some shops that do that, and that's their thing. Not
That's
ours.
their thing. It's not ours, yeah.
Now, what is that? If I leave, I still pay the full price?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Well, no, I didn't know that.
no, it's a. I'll tell you later. It's a stupid gimmick.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that is regardless. Where girls will tap out, and I'm like, it's still
Right, that's it.
yeah, they'll all tap out.
Danilo, her name is KT. Loshan Hussein, shout out. What's going on?
His last name's Hussein.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Not really. It's like Smith over there.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. You know that's Barack Obama's middle name.
Sodomize Hussein? What?
Don't mock. That's rude.
Yeah, nothing against you. I didn't know. I'm not educated.
I think that's our food. Reverent tattoo. Okay. Yes, no.
That.
Right.
Dorothy May Dancy, thank you so much. Come see us if you really are interested. Here's our information. It's Reverent Tattoo. There's the email. There's the phone number. You can text me. You can email me. Give me a little while. I will get back to you ASAP, and we can get you scheduled. We can talk about your tattoo ideas. Bradley Tavares, sometimes it just freezes. I don't know. It freezes on this end as well sometimes, so my apologies if that's what's happening. Kimberly Gamble, you go to Diversity by the Stratosphere and they're hella clean, are we? Yep. We wouldn't be open if we weren't.
Diversity by the Stratosphere is hella clean. Why would you go to Diversity for a tattoo? It's like, I want to get a meth pipe, pass a drug test, and get a tattoo.
The one-stop shop.
Karen Ciampi, yes, we actually do find that women sit better for tattoos than men, especially large-scale ones. Maybe it's also that most women want to get them on places like their hip or thigh area, or their back, and men typically want to go for the chest piece or guys getting, yeah, a lot of chest pieces, guys just don't sit well. The collar rocker, they don't sit well for. We've had guys not sit well for getting lettering across their tops of their shoulders. Women definitely seem to sit better. But then again, we have 98% female clientele, so what do we know?
A tattooed dude's like 2% milk. Hardly ever.
Jacob Villalobos, yes, he's booked out actually 12 months in advance. Brian Sean, thanks so much. Oh, Paula Claus, hi sweetheart. I haven't seen you on here in forever. I didn't see a single one of your questions, hun. The next time he's going to tattoo Quest G, yes, it will be at the Pasadena Tattoo
I'll be
Convention.
finishing the back his head.
He's going to tattoo the back side of his head. So you know he's done the mandalas over each ear? He's going to do the back side and fill in that centerpiece back there.
Yeah, next Friday.
Let's see here. They said you look like you're still not feeling any pain. What would you say on a scale of 1 to 10?
Still pretty good, like a 5. This area right here.
Up around the pelvic bone area, hurt a little more?
A little more by the bone, but
yeah,
still doing really good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing great, guys. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Rick Lefebvre, yeah. Thank you very much. He responded for you to the young lady who said she goes to Diversity. He said Diversity is the 7-Eleven of tattooing.
Yeah,
I had my first one done there and I've had to have it reworked.
Yeah, I thought about why did I have to say something negative, but it's, people don't know. Like, I learned how to tattoo next door to it. It's the same owners. They hire anybody and everybody, and nobody good will work there. Anybody who's good that's worked there hasn't. Nobody good has worked there in like 10 years. Once other shops opened up, you know, that's why I struggled. Is they made me. You can't give people deals. So just for this mandala, it'd be $600, and I better do it in a half hour. All they care about is the money. It's just there's so many shops, but they pay for a lot of advertisement, and this city's so transit, people don't know any better, so they just go. But we've had girls come in here and be like, "Can you fix my tattoo?" They're like, "Where'd you get it?" They're like, "Diversity." I'm like, "Why did you go?" They're like, "I know, it was just close to my house." So, but you know, I'm not for everybody. There's tattoo shops for every demographic. There's some people that don't care, and I don't like to put anybody down, but I just don't respect them, not at all. And I can say that because I worked for that company 15 years ago when I started. The family are very not a good person. How'd you do it? Not a good person.
Yeah, they're bad
Hold on.
boys.
You slapped me in the face with an orange fucking...
Jenna Nicole Fox, I am his wife. I'm the one talking.
What?
That's what girls like.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything just rude to you because I don't want you to
I didn't even vote because I didn't like nobody. I'm sure as hell wasn't voting for Hillary.
Well, alright, we can bring it down.
Yeah, I didn't like any of them. Oh, bullshit. It's all two wings of the same bird.
It's one of the lesser evils.
Right.
Vinny Sesson, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jay Reagan, yep, homeboy has a 1-year waiting
I'll
list
call you bro,
to get
though, not a
tattooed
bro,
by him.
because you're pretty cool.
Yeah,
You'll see
I
color.
prefer that. Yeah. Quite the opposite.
Danny Robinson, that dude does have tattoos on his head. You're very observant.
He pulls up in his digi
Jay
bag,
Simpson, thank you so much.
and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, mine's bigger. That's more than one. I enjoy it.
You go, oh, that's so cute.
That's
You
adorable.
go, that's cute. You know they make those in men's. You want to see mine?
Yeah.
Brad De La Torre, tattoos do stay black in the long run if they're done with professional quality ink. Old tattoos years ago were made with like homemade inks basically, and so yeah, they sometimes green or turn to bluish, but tattoos stay black now anyways.
What, black ink matters.
LaShawn Hussein wanted to know what was your pain level 1 to 10 when getting your head tattooed, babe.
Oh, it's different areas. Like all the trim around the edges, that's like a 10, and then in the middle is like a 5. Like it's like Quest G said, it was like a 4 to a 6 most of the time.
Muhammad Ali from Iraq. He said, I would like to be your friend with you, and I don't speak, and I don't know how to speak, and he did like the little Farsi symbol. He goes, you can talk to me, resource to email or Facebook. He's like, I speak English.
What's up, man?
Even though he's from Iraq, he's like, I don't speak like that, I speak English.
Cool, thanks for your support.
Yes, thank you.
So you're not going to say, fuck you.
Yeah, no, he spelled everything correctly. Oh, Jenna Fox, babe, I don't tattoo, so no, I've never tattooed Joseph. He has tattooed me, but I have not tattooed him. Zia Welch, he's only putting his bare arm on parts that he has not tattooed. There's no open skin up there. That's why he hasn't tattooed up there yet. That's just stencil. So there's nothing wrong with him putting his clean arm that he has washed on there. Joseph washes all the way up to the elbows, just like doctors.
Several times.
Zarice G, he's been tattooing for just over 15 years. Dominique Durantis, Joseph is not a fan of the watercolor tattoo either. We just don't feel like they'll hold up over time because they don't have any outline. There's no structure. But to each his own. If that's the style you like, then get a watercolor tattoo. It just wouldn't be done by one of the guys here in I have guys here in my shop. Correction, I have guys here in my shop that'll do them. Joseph would not do one. But yeah, absolutely. You could, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Just a lot of tattooers don't like them because that ink splot kind of look won't hold up without the outline. Alfredo Pacheco, we're familiar with Silverback ink. I don't know if Joseph's ever used it.
Yeah, it's a decent, yeah, for the gray wash, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like.
Hilton Elvis, hello. Joyce Sam, thank you very much. Yes, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada. Anthony Goodwin, thank you very much. He said, nice work. I'm a local tattoo artist out here in Vegas and have always seen clean work from Joseph.
Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Where do you tattoo at? Lewis Griffith, he doesn't do color at all, so no color splashes in his sleeves. He's actually not even taking on these sleeve projects, so neither right now.
Legs and backs only.
Well, torsos and legs, because you're doing frontals also.
full frontal.
Full frontals. He is here for all your elephant trunk needs. Stephanie Arnold, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada, hun. Rachel Earl, this will be 2 full-day sessions, 6 to 8 hours each day. Jay Simpson, fly you out to be an apprentice? We wouldn't do that. You have to fly yourself out and ask to be an apprentice and talk to us and interview. And as far as saying I'm not so bad for a beginner, the last thing you should do if you're asking for a professional apprenticeship is to tell a tattoo artist that you're already tattooing.
I get people like that message me all the time. What equipment should I buy? Get a fucking real apprenticeship.
Mariah Barton, he can do cover-ups, he just doesn't.
Would you
do
practice doing dental work out of your house? What's a good dental starter kit for root canals? I want to start doing root canals out of my kitchen.
Armin JBR says, oh, he creeped your Instagram. He says, KT rides a huge truck, vapes, and has tats. Wow. Yes, she is what you would call here in the States, Armin, a bro chick. She is a bro chick.
I can take
She blows giant clouds. She blows. She loves to blow giant clouds in her truck.
Only if you piss me off.
Some dude's gonna be like, that's funny because I'm a giant cloud.
Sweetheart, thanks for watching again, babe.
For the world to see.
Yeah, Bear says he agrees. Silverback is good, but I find making a dark wash and working from there is best to not overwork the skin with too many passes. Yeah, Joseph just uses black ink and just dilutes it down depending on the level of darkness or light gray wash that he wants to use. Oh, Anthony says he's at Paradise right now and was at Heaven's Ink before then.
Yeah, Jake's a friend of ours, man. Right on. Jake's a solid dude.
No color, guys. This is black and gray only.
Yeah, Pelon's here. I wonder if he works with Pelon.
Mariah Barton, I was saying earlier, hon, he doesn't really do cover-ups anymore. It has to be lightened with laser first so that it's almost gone. She spit, yes. Michael Loverick, she spit. Oh, Misty Bradford, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. She said she can't hear anything because the video is frozen on my end. So if you're talking shit about Michelle and Joseph, you can log the fuck off right now because they're awesome. She's always talking shit to people that are...
Yeah, girl.
Oh, LaShawn, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Track your string out? I don't understand what that means. Brandon Brooks, in all honesty, the only thing that really works best on people with a dark complexion is black ink. Black looks best on every skin. It holds up the best. It always shows the best. It's always black ink. So no matter...
Age as well.
Yeah, no matter what color of skin you have, it's going to grow back over the top of the tattoo as it heals. It'll still be black. David Lefty said, is it going to be happy hour time after this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she said.
I missed my happy hour last night because it was this morning.
Chocolate Jameson or...
Tequila.
Oh, you're fun.
Michael Laverick, calm down. You are doing what we call here in the United States being thirsty. I want to come see the fit one, not the tattoo.
Ooh, you're like a fucking a messiah. The one that the one we call fit. The fit one. I worship your body.
All right, guys.
I am here to worship your body.
Our lunch is here, and viewers are going down a little bit, so I'm going to log off, and we'll come back on later. So you guys have a great day.
Stand up so they can.
We'll show you one more time what it looks like before we stop. There you go, guys. Up slower. There you go. There you go.
And then turn slowly. And then turn slowly the other way.
Sorry, I'll be. I gotta get out there.
Alright. Say bye.
I gotta go give her money.